Hi, my name is Michael J. Russ. I'm the author of Zero Adversity as well as many other books, and I'm the founder of Zero Adversity Training. Now, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a PhD, and I'm not a researcher. I'm a person, just like yourself. I get up every morning, I go to work, and I get off work, and I enjoy life. Now, about 30 years ago, I became involved in a sales career that was fully 100% commissioned. There was no underlying salary, and there was no draw. And it had no paid sick leave or paid vacation. So I had to be there making it happen on a daily basis. And what I didn't know at the time was the toll that this would take on my attitude, my energy, my state of mind, and my time in life. Basically, I became a walking case of distress. Because I'd wake up in the morning, and it started to mess with my mind that, what was I going to do that day? Was I going to make it that day? Was I going to make what I needed to make by the end of the month? And what I've discovered is that sales is not about taking, it's about giving. I had to really rearrange my mind to say, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm going in and giving people what they really, really want and need in life so that I can get, in turn, what I need. That's the way that I operate my life even to this day. Now, let me see if any of this resonates with you. Your time seems to be running away from you. Maybe you feel a little bit unfulfilled about what you're doing in life. You feel exhausted at the end of every day. Or perhaps you wish you had more resilience, flexibility, agility, or a greater ability to handle life changes, both big and small. Or maybe perhaps you've asked yourself, is this all there is in my life? Or maybe you just want a greater work-life balance. Well, the book I wrote, Zero Adversity, gives you a very simple process, 3 steps: perceive, respond, let go. A process that you can apply to events. Now, why is that important? It's important because events rule our lives. Our time, our energy, our attitude are our most precious gifts. They are our most precious assets, really, and they help us achieve what we want to achieve. They help us live the way we want to live, be happy, be fulfilled. They allow us to engage in our passions and be successful with whatever we decide to do in life. And our happiness is tied to our time, energy, and attitude as well, our state of mind. So these events are what interrupt our time, energy, and attitude. They take away from them. They rule our lives. Events coming from all different areas. Now, 30 years ago, when I started in the sales industry that I'm in, I didn't have a computer, texting, email, those kinds of things. It was all memos, obviously, and phone and letter, written letter. So what I have today and what we have and what we're facing is 24-hour news. We're facing from a myriad of different sources. We've got emails coming at us. We've got digital communications of different kinds. Phone, your regular landline. You've got everything coming at you. This is on top of what we have always done, which is get up in the morning and go to work and ply our trade, pursue our career, our profession, our school, whatever it is that we're pursuing. Events are what take away from our time, energy, and attitude. They are what deplete those resources. So I started to think 25 years ago when I was embroiled in my sales career and wanting to experience more fulfillment, more happiness in life, and be able to get up in the morning without having my stomach all torn up from the possible distress that I was going to face that particular day, and live a very happy existence, a very balanced existence, both at work and at home. Zero Adversity allows you to do that. This process of Zero Adversity, the skill that I teach within that, this process, that's what it allows you to do. It allows you to manage those events to determine whether or not they deserve a response. See, because we don't have to respond to everything that comes our way. Sometimes we feel that we do, because so much information is coming at us without even knowing it. It's sort of a hidden situation. We've got adversity that you can see, and we've got hidden adversity, that invisible adversity. So when you're working, doing something that you're passionately involved in, and all of a sudden you get a phone call or a text or an email that when you check, all of a sudden that can throw you off track. The question you have to ask yourself is, do I need to respond to that now or not? Does it deserve a response? News, outside information, outside sources of information, and other sources of adversity that are occurring outside of us. Do they require a response? Maybe not. Many of them do not. Most of what we experience in our lives is not happening to us personally. It's happening to someone else. And we are reacting and responding to that adversity that other people are facing. I'm not to say that you are going to become an emotionless drone by practicing zero adversity. That's not it at all. Basically, it's a simple process, a practical process that when something happens, you look at it and go, okay, how am I perceiving this? You have a choice about these things, a choice about how to perceive the events in your life. Positive, negative, neutral. You can decide that. Not everything has to be negative. Not everything has to be bad, because we write a script that we follow every time we choose positive, neutral, or negative. We do. And you can change that script. You can amend it. And you can decide whether or not you want to respond. And if so, I outline in my book 2 successful responses that you can use to any event. You can apply them to anything. They're applicable, and they're universally applicable. There are 2 positive and 2 negative responses, and they have feelings and emotions, positive and negative, associated with them. Now, the greatest thing is letting go. Letting go. Just being able to see something happen, not give it the time or energy that that you otherwise would have given it, and just letting it go and moving forward. Staying on path, on track, staying in that happy state of mind, that fulfilled and joyous state. Pursuing whatever it is that you're pursuing. That's the beauty of practicing zero adversity. Now, I've come up with a training, zero adversity training, that I give to organizations, corporations, and individuals. And this training is basically the zero adversity process followed by demonstration. In other words, application with customized examples of the people I'm talking with. So it's not just me teaching. It's me demonstrating then how to use that process, how to apply that process to situations, challenges that are going on in people's lives right then and there. Whether they're in a sales profession, whether they're in a work life, in a life situation, whatever the case may be. That's the beauty of this. It's very simple. It's very practical. It's something anyone and everyone should adopt as a way of living life, a way of facing events. I thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and look forward to the opportunity to speak with you at some time in the future, either through an event or via email communication. If you have any questions about what you've heard today, feel welcome to email me. My goal is to help everyone understand that there is another way to live life. There's another script. You don't have to default always to negative. There is a way to help manage the events that come your way so that you can maintain your time, your energy, your state of mind, your happiness, your fulfillment, your joy, the passion that you enjoy in life. That can be there and not be interrupted, okay? There's another way to live. My name is Michael J. Russ again. Thank you so much for your time and your courtesy. Bye-bye.